What's up guys, this is Matt coming to you from Black Hall Outfitters in Westbrook. Fall Run Madness fishing report. A lot going on out there right now. Mainly everybody's talking about the albies. We started off with a really strong albie push last week. The biomass of fish seem to have moved west a bit. The guys in Fairfield and down that way are doing very well with them. But we do still have a bunch of fish out there right now in the central and eastern Long Island Sound for everybody to target. A lot of luck is coming on your epoxy jigs, any sort of epoxy jig, like a Game On Exo jig or a Deadly Dick, anything along those lines. Cast it into a feed, burned across the top so that it's floating or ripping kind of in and out of the water. Those are very good. You can downsize if needed if they're being a little picky. Another tactic that works if they are a little bit finicky are albie snacks. We've got them here in hot pink, this more light amber color, and then also in a pearl color. Those have been doing well. You can let these sink a little bit as well into a feed if they're not initially hitting it or if they're not hitting it on the retrieve. In terms of line, a good starting weight is going to be 15-pound fluorocarbon. This stuff is neutrally buoyant. It's going to give you a good strength to visibility ratio. For leader length on these, you're going to want to do something long, somewhere in the range of 5 to 7 feet. And what that does is it ensures that if you overcast into a feed and your jig is past those fish, your line, your bright braided line, is not going down into those fish and spooking them. So a nice long leader is going to be helpful. If the fish are finicky, it's always smart to have 12-pound fluorocarbon around too. You can downsize to that, and hopefully that will entice a bite if those albies are being finicky. We do expect the albie run to maintain strength even after this kind of wind and wave action we've got going on, so keep an eye on those local waters and get out there and get yourself a little tunny. In terms of stripers, there's a lot of action going on out there for striped bass, a lot of slot and schoolie sized fish out there, mostly under birds, which you're going to want to look for the albies as well. Right now those stripers are on a lot of bait. We've got peanut bunker, we've got bay anchovies, we've got silver sides out there. There's been some butterfish bombing around out there. So smaller lures that imitate those smaller baits are going to be your best bet. We've got the Ozuri Top Knock here, a little top water spook style bait. Also a little bit of a sand eel SNS bucktail color. Anything sort of brown or olive is really good this time of year, as well as silver. So good chance you'll be able to find some feeding stripers if you head out there, low light, first light, that kind of thing. Lastly, we've got the Tightline Slam Fly and Light Tackle tournament for conservation coming up. There's an Eastern Long Island Sound tournament from September 30th to October 2nd. So it's not quite there yet, but keep an eye on this. It's for a great cause. The Western tournament is October 14th through 16th, so a little bit later. But certainly if this is something you're interested in, you can find details on their website or on our website. So head on out there, enjoy that Fall Run Madness, and make a memory.